Hi guys, it's Katrina. I am here to talk to you today about body positivity. I post a lot of body positivity things like on my Instagram and on my Facebook if you happen to have me on those. You can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is at Katrina Marie 1214. I started to learn to accept myself probably last year and around my birthday in December. I was honestly, I'm just throwing it out there, I was 230 pounds. It was my highest weight I've ever been, I believe. I hated the number on the scale. It was just absolutely horrible. But I don't know what it was that completely like changed my perspective on myself. Maybe it was because I got new clothes and I really enjoyed the way that they looked on me, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't wait until I lose some more weight and like they'll look even better on me. They always comment on it saying like, thank you so much for posting stuff like this because it gives me confidence and it gives me hope that I'll have the confidence that you do one day. I only post photos of my stomach. I'm obviously like, that's what I was aiming for, was my weight. I need to do an update video on everything that's going on, well, that has been going on, I guess. I am back at home at my parents' house, and I am single. I no longer am engaged. Things just didn't work out, which is fine. Things happen, and maybe it was also, I know it was a reason why I lost all this weight. I am down 30 pounds now. I feel like so much better. A lot of people ask me, how are you losing so much weight? And I tell them I don't know. I've been like so thankful that I had the ability to lose 30 pounds without doing a single thing. I mean, I eat almost the same. I drink soda all the freaking time. Nothing has changed at all. I mean, like, I try not to eat as much junk food, but it still happens just because my parents don't care. They're like, I want junk food, I'm gonna buy junk food. So that's like a lot of what's in the house is junk food. But I'll drink 1 or 2 sodas a day, and surprisingly I'm not like huge still. Like, this sweater used to be like super tight on me, and it's so baggy, and like I mean you can tell up here it was definitely not this baggy before. I'm body positive because I look at it as, I don't want to sit there and look in the mirror and hate my body. I want to be able to love myself, and I want to learn to accept that I am thick or I'm chubby. I'm not going to call myself fat. I mean, yeah, there may be days where I'll be like standing next to one of my friends who's thinner than me and I'm like, oh, I feel fat. Or like when I'm bloated and I feel fat. Or I ate too much and I feel fat. But like, I don't try and call myself fat, like, ever. I don't like that word. Everybody has fat on their body. I'm skinny too. I have skin. Bam, I'm skinny. It's just like funny things like that. Like, I remember when I saw that like post before and I just laughed my ass off because I thought it was just, oh, I can be skinny. See, I have skin and it's I don't know. I just really enjoyed it and I got a good laugh out of it. It's not as funny now, obviously, but yeah. So I don't want to look at myself in the mirror and be like, that's gross. Like, I need to starve myself or something. I suffered through starving myself for like 3 years, I think it was, and I lost so much weight, but towards the end, when I stopped, I started fainting and it was so bad. It was one time I went out horseback riding. I think that was the first time I had fainted. I'd gone out horseback riding and I wasn't feeling too well and I hadn't eaten in 3 days, and I asked the instructor, I was like, can we stop for a minute? Like, can we take a break? And he's like, yeah, of course. And I step off the horse and I immediately like feel like tunnel vision, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I never fainted before, so I had no idea what was happening, and I was like, I need to go grab onto something before I fall down. And like, obviously the gate or whatever was, well, like the ring around the arena, I guess. I was walking towards that and I went to grab onto it. Honestly, I don't remember what else happened. I just remember not seeing clear and looking at the gate, and then I just remember waking up on the ground and like the old man was helping me. But that was really scary to me, and after that I still continued to starve myself just because I wasn't satisfied with my body. And you should never ever ever have to starve yourself. You're beautiful no matter what. No matter what society tells you, what people tell you. You need to learn to love yourself. Be beautiful. Be you. It's the only thing you can do. If you're not happy with your body, you can work towards it. And if you can't, if you don't happen to be able to lose weight, because I know when I work out, I don't lose weight. Maybe it's because I don't stick to it long enough. I'm sure if I were to stick to it long enough, I would definitely lose weight. But I'm that person that does it for a couple weeks and then sees no results still, and then just stops because I'm like, what's the point if I'm not losing weight? The main thing that you need to do is to learn to accept yourself no matter what size you are, no matter if you're a size 0, a size 5, a size 20, size, I don't even know, a size 22, and so forth. You are beautiful. Not everybody sees what you see, because I know when I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, I have stretch marks, and my stomach looks like it's split in two, and my little lower part of my stomach hangs down a little bit, and I don't like that. But when someone else looks at me and I'm naked, like, yeah, I have sex, okay, duh, a lot of people do. But when I'm standing in front of a man or a woman, they don't see that. They think I'm beautiful just the way that I am. And you should never have to question that person. Why do you think I'm attractive? Or why do you want to be with me? Because there's always a reason that somebody wants to be with you. Body isn't the only thing that someone cares about. They care about your smile. They care about your eyes. They care about your personality. I know for me, when I'm looking for a significant other, personality is hands down my thing that I always look at. I don't care if you're chubby. I don't care if you're skinny. I believe everybody is beautiful no matter what. You could have gray hair at the age of 20 and you could still be beautiful and or handsome. It doesn't matter. Just you learn to love yourself and accept yourself. I know I'm not the skinniest, I'm not the prettiest, but I love myself for who I am, for what traits I have. I think I have a wonderful smile. I think I have pretty eyes. I have very soft hair. I love my thighs. My thighs are my favorite thing about me. I don't know, when I look down at them, I'm just like, I feel sexy because of my thighs. I like the thunder thighs. I like the big hips, and I love it. It's one of my favorite things. I don't need anything but myself to keep me positive about my weight. Yeah, when I'm feeling down, I may look for motivation to keep me up and make sure that I'm not gonna let myself down and feel, no, like my body's gross. But I know in my heart that I'm beautiful no matter what, and no matter what anybody says, because there was one instance where there was this man on Tinder who decided that it would be okay to like message me after he was just being a troll, okay? That was pretty much what he was doing. He messages me and he's like, I don't know why in the fuck you think that you're cute, because like I had posted a picture on there and I was like, I think I look cute as fuck. I'm gonna read to you what this guy, he's in the military, he's a Marine, and he's like, I don't know, I could have reported him, but I didn't. I should have, just because, I mean, he deserves it. Nobody deserves to be treated like that, or like this, I guess, but I'm gonna read to you what he wrote to me. Whatever fucking picture it was, he said that you're cute as fuck. You have not looked in a mirror in a long ass motherfucking time, because you are one fat ugly bitch who probably doesn't have any friends. You need to go anorexic or bulimic, because that thing you call a body is disgusting. And I replied back and I was like, haha, okay, thanks. And I did like the emoji with the crying laughing face. And he's like, that is just straight up hideous. I fucking hate girls like you who think they're all hot but look like trolls. There's a lot more to the conversation, and honestly I don't have it, but when he wrote me that, I just couldn't believe that someone would be so rude to a stranger. This man said that I didn't have any friends. I don't have many friends, but my weight doesn't have anything to do with them not being my friends. The reason why I don't have many friends is because I don't trust a lot of people. My town is so small, everybody knows everybody and their business. I don't want my life being more out there. I try to stay under the radar. Even though like I'm not out there like partying it up or anything, it's just I don't need unnecessary drama in my life. I don't want to be stressed out. I'm a person that honestly doesn't stress out a lot. In a month period, I may have been stressed 2 times out of that month, and that's it. I try so hard not to let stress get to me. I brush things off like nothing. In this past 5 months, 6 months that I've been single, I have been through a fucking lot. You can only take so much pain and so much getting used and stuff like that. I'm gonna start crying. But no matter what, I know that. I don't need somebody to keep me happy. If I have myself, I can keep myself happy. I'm not gonna listen to my own advice right now because I think that I need someone to be happy. But I know deep down that I don't. I just need my friends, and that's it. Because my friends love me for who I am. And I don't need someone to show me affection or anything. It's okay to be confident about yourself. That's probably one of the most sexiest things to a man or a woman that you can do. Because I know if I were to have a girlfriend or a boyfriend and they were confident about themselves, not like stuck up and snooty like, I'm the fucking best, I'm hot ass shit. Like, if you're like me, and I look at myself and I'm like, I'm gonna be confident, I'm gonna work the way that I look because that's what I have. Wear clothes that make you feel sexy. No matter how big you are, you can wear what you want. If it makes you feel pretty or it makes you feel handsome, go ahead and fucking wear it because you're beautiful. You don't need someone to tell you that you need to go lose weight because you're too fat. Or you don't need anybody to tell you that you need to go eat a cheeseburger because you need to gain some weight. Society is so fucked up, and I remember seeing that, especially in the fashion industry. I can't believe that they're calling like a size 10 a plus size. There was this model, her stomach was flat, just like a normal, like average, like really skinny person's would. She just had big hips, a big chest, and big thighs. They classified her as plus size, and I think she was a size 13. That's not plus size to me. And I hate that we all have to have different sizes. Like, I'm a plus size. Why can't I just be juniors? Or why can't I be just straight up women and not women's plus? But to see that the fashion industry is calling these beautiful women plus size when they're sure as hell not, and people and society thinks that we need to be 110 pounds and like have no fat on our bodies. It's just, I don't understand why they do that. Everybody is beautiful in their own way, no matter what. No matter what color, no matter what size, absolutely anything. Just learn to love yourself and accept yourself, and you'll have confidence. Just go look in that mirror, go stand in the mirror naked. Tell yourself, I'm beautiful and I'm gonna learn to accept my body and the way that I look. And if you have the motivation to work out, work towards a goal, start small for sure. Because I know as soon as I started losing weight, I was like, I want to weigh 150 pounds. That is almost 80 pounds that I had just sitting on my shoulders. And then when I realized that I didn't need to have a goal, I just needed to learn to love myself and just stop worrying about my size, that eventually I would get the motivation to work on it. You can find things on the internet to motivate you. I know the hardest thing for me is I need something strict. I like dancing as my way of working out. It's the only thing that keeps me interested. Doing jumping jacks and just stuff like that, I can't do it because I can't take it seriously. Dancing is something I can have fun with. I take it seriously. I definitely want to get Zumba. That's a thing that I really would like. But yeah, just don't ever let anybody tell you that you're not beautiful, because you are. Be proud, be beautiful, and be you. I love you guys so much, and if you guys ever need anything, I'm always here. I'll always try and help you to pick yourself up if you're feeling down about yourself. Don't ever try and change yourself for someone, because you don't need to, because there's gonna be somebody else out there that's gonna look at you and be, holy shit, she is beautiful. I love her thick thighs. I love her waist. I love her arms, everything. Because not everybody's gonna look at you and just immediately assume that you're really ugly because you're chubby or you're too skinny. Most people look past your weight and they look at your smile, your eyes. I know for me, my eyes and my smile, they're the top things that I always get compliments on. So just be yourself around someone. Never change yourself because that person thinks that you need to look better for them, or they think that you should look better. Just don't. And I promise you, things will change. Just stay positive about yourself. I love you guys so much.